Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. Today was a crazy day in the market. At one point, Dow was up 600, NASDAQ was way up, S&P's way up, AMC's way up. I mean, everything was kind of crazy. And then we had, a shift back to the red on a lot of stocks, especially like Tesla, Snow, Airbnb, DoorDash. I mean, Coin. I mean, you name it. I mean, there were a lot. There were a lot of earnings today. There's a lot of things, definitely going on. But before we get started, today we announced the Us versus Herd Kickstart Challenge. Is going to help new traders get into the markets. You can go to uvhkickstart.com or the link is below in the description. It's going to be a 5-day free event starting May 24th through the 25th. It's going to be an hour a day. So if you want to join it, that's for you. It's going to be motivational, has some educational material in there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So uvhkickstart.com or link is below in the description. So now that we got that out of the way, if you made money today, comment got paid. If you lost money today, comment learned a lesson. Let me know what you traded below in the comments. And do me a big favor, hit the like button for the YouTube algo. And right now we're going to cover overall market. Let's cover AMC real quick because I know that's what most people are interested in that we're trading today, especially in the UVH family. One of the stocks that I've been trading over the last couple of days. AMC, we had a major breakout. I started to accumulate a position back in here when it was around 910. I think my average share price was around 980, 990, right around in here. And then I was expecting it. I sold a covered call to go against it, and this was part of the UVH Academy. For a trade idea, I sold a call against it because I wasn't sure exactly when the breakout was going to be. I thought we can kind of go back and forth like we did back here in April. We're going to kind of zigzag. But today, AMC had a major breakthrough. I did sell off my shares, close the position. And why did I do that? Is because we came up here at resistance. So back in March, we came up here around the 1430. Today it did touch 1420. Now, kind of seeing what is going to happen here. I secured the bag, secured profits, and going to see if it kind of pulls back and see what happens. If we can get above resistance, wait for confirmation. I also did sell a naked put at the 12 strike for next week expiration. I got a $1.20 credit. That means if I get assigned that, like if it goes in the money, and this is for next week expiration, so super close. It was super rich premium on this. It was $1.20, so if it goes against me, I'm going to get assigned those shares. I'll keep the credit, and then my average share price is going to be 1080. So, $1.20 minus 12 minus $1.20 is 1080. That's how you get that. So I'll own 100 shares of AMC at 1080 strike, which I feel pretty comfortable about, and I'll still sell some premium in there and kind of see what happens. I wanted to hold those shares into the summer, but as it came up to 14, just super quick, I got out. When it came up here, I sold around 1360 area, and right now after hours it's heading a little bit lower. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it seems to have nice consolidation today. Nice bull flag right here at right around 12, and then we had a major break up to 14. Now it's coming back down to 12. So we'll see what happens. Things, who knows? Maybe some penny stock furu or whatever they tweeted it. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. And maybe shorts are starting to get squeezed a little bit. But it's still a bang support and resistance here for AMC. So kind of waiting to see what happens there. And meanwhile, I'm going to sell a put to get some credit to buy my time. And if I get assigned shares, I get assigned shares. Facebook, I did scale out a couple calls today, did close up, and we had a nice pump up here to almost 309. Did close at 305, unfortunately. There was a little bit of a sell-off on the NASDAQ, tech stocks right at the end of the day, but really nice recovery. Stocks that were getting hit majorly, obviously Tesla, it got scary there, 559, 570 after hours, closed at 571. I mean, we're in a dangerous spot for Tesla right now. It's under the 200-day. We are in the bounce territory. We are in the bounce zone. So if it doesn't bounce here, I mean, like I said yesterday, I do think that it's potentially going to come down to the 400 level. NEO, a lot of the Chinese stocks were getting hit. I guess there was some China scares. I didn't really look too much into it. I just saw some tweets going by with some news with that. But NEO, man, it's almost sub 30. It tried today and it got saved. We'll see what happens here. I mean, it's looking like, you know, a lot of the speculative stocks, I mean, they're just pulling money right out. You know, same with like Airbnb after hours. I mean, they lost money on earnings. They had earnings tonight. They lost money, and it doesn't know what direction it wants to go, but it's still way down from where it was. So we'll see what happens. DoorDash also had earnings. They're pushing up. I mean, another stock that's just getting beaten, but it's up $10 right now. So this could hopefully maybe brings back the IPOs from this year just being demolished, because that's all they've been doing. They've been selling every single day for the most part. I mean, if you look at DoorDash, Airbnb, every day it's been selling. Coin actually had a nice day a couple days ago, but again, it's down from a high of 429 down to 265 after hours. They had earnings and they're just kind of chilling right now. So yeah, it's up $2 from, I mean, they were down $18 today, closed down 18. I mean, it's not looking good. Square is another one just getting beat. I did buy a few calls on here for next week expiration. Just thought I'd take a chance, because if anyone's gonna bounce, it's gonna be Square. Now I know that Square and PayPal and all those are tied into the whole crypto debacle with Elon saying, you know, we're not gonna take payments on Bitcoin. It's bad for the environment, blah blah blah, and you know, crypto's falling like a rock. But under the 200-day moving average, I figured I'd take a chance on Square. It is in the bounce zone as well, so you know, we'll see what happens with that. I risk very little, so if it doesn't, you know, I'll lose a small amount of money. We'll move on to, you know, the overall next trade. The banks, though. Banks have been super impressive. I was going to put a position in on this yesterday. I was going to buy the pain yesterday, but I felt like maybe it could come down to, you know, 155, 153. But this, you know, if you look at the bank stocks, I mean, this is incredible. They're just posting high after high after high. And I was going to buy in yesterday. Now I definitely wish that I did. I thought it was going to go lower to like the 155, 153. It did touch 155 pre-market, but as soon as market opened up, that thing just flew. Goldman Sachs, same thing. Super high up here. It's just right at the 10-day moving average right now. So we'll see what happens. Bank of America. So the banks definitely interest me. We're here above the 10-day moving average on Bank of America too. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in the news right now. With inflation, with a lot of things that are unknown, and when things are unknown, that causes the market to get a little bit crazy. I mean, S&Ps, they came down today, down to the 50-day moving average, double bottom here, right at the 50-day moving average, bounced up, so that's a good sign. Like I was saying yesterday in the video, I'm just kind of waiting and seeing. I'm playing around with some small positions. I'm not going in too large, because I mean, this could be, you know, a dead cat bounce. We make our way down here. You know, that's something we don't want to go big on. You know, worst case, I think it's going to come down to like 3,900, 3,800 area. I don't think it's going to come down to like the 36, 3,700 on the S&Ps. But hey, you never know. Dow. I mean, this was much needed pullback anyways, came again back down to the 50-day moving average, pinned between here right now, between the 10-day and the 50-day moving average. So if the question is, are we going to chop here? Are we going to have an explosive day to the upside or to the downside? I mean, you know, nobody knows. The only thing that we can work on is price. What is the price? What are the trades that are available? Not trying to, you can't force the market to do anything you can't force the market to do anything. You may want to go up or you may want to go down, but that doesn't matter. What matters is what the price is. So let's respect the price, let's respect the stock, and that's how we're going to trade through this, I don't know if you want to call it turmoil, but basically people are getting shredded because a lot of people, they were going long here, including me. I was long here because I'm like, okay, we're chopping, building up some consolidation for the next leg up. Instead, we built some resistance for the next leg down. So it is what it is. We all kind of get caught up in those type of situations every now and then as a trader, and it's just like, step back, take a look at the prices. If you're not seeing the market clearly, take a little break, see what's happening, see what you need to do, clear your mind. You may be angry. A lot of people get a little frustrated, emotional. If you're feeling emotional, don't put more trades on. You can't force the market to do anything. That you can't force the market to make you green. So there's no point in trying to will that to happen. A lot of people are like, I just bought calls and it's still going down, or I bought puts and now the stock market's going up. It makes no sense. Then take a step back, take a break, take 2 weeks off. Take 2 weeks off, come back fresh, see what it does. So right now I'm just playing at a trade at a time. I'm in AMC, I'm in some Square, I'm in Snow, just taking it easy. Again, if you're new, you want to learn how to trade, we're going to have that free training May 24th to the 25th, uvhkickstart.com. If you watch this video to the end, as always, comment below, watch the end, and as always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.